everybody. It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. And in today's video, we're going to talk about debt collection that someone is trying to, that a debt collector is trying to collect from a YouTube subscriber. And I want to answer it in this video. I've already typed out an answer to the individual. And what I want to go over is what I call the natural order. I see a lot of people running into problems, repairing their credit, or stopping debt collectors because they're not using what I call a natural order. You know that they're wrong. You know that they can't do what they're doing to you. You even see the laws, but you're wondering why can they disregard everything that you either send them or that you say to them, that they're just disregarding, like they're just trying to walk right over you, like they don't even care. And it's because you're not doing things by the natural order. I want to use an analogy of making a cake. You know all of the ingredients that you would use to make a cake: the eggs, the milk, butter, the mix, the cake mix, all of that stuff. But you can't just throw all of that into the pan at one time. You have to do it step by step. And if you put the eggs in last, you're going to have a problem. Or if you put the milk in last and you just sit there stirring up the mix, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to do it by the way that it's instructed, the natural order, and you're going to get results. So first, I want to talk about this here. Threatening to sue. We're just going to talk about this line right here. Uh, Threatening to sue or pursue any type of legal action, damage your credit rating, impose any type of property repossession or wage garnishment which the collection agency doesn't intend to pursue is a FDCPA, Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, violation of the consumer's rights. So now I'm going to bring over this page here, and we're going to talk about it with this individual from YouTube. We're going to go over their question because I've seen this, number one, a lot from people, and we have success with this. And then I see other people that have success, and it has to be because they're not following the natural order. There's a process, and if you don't do it, the debt collection companies, they're just going to disregard you. So the natural order: if a debt collector contacts you to pay a debt, what should you do? Example of natural order process for best results. Now, the first thing you should do is you need to look at it and see what type of debt it is. Now, if they call you and they don't send you a letter first, they've already violated the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. They have to send that to you in writing first. They are not allowed to call you first. A lot of people don't know that. So, what type of debt it is? For this example, we're going to use uh, the debt from the YouTube subscriber, which is a debt from a lease, but it's not from the lease. They're claiming additional damages to the property. I think it was $800 they're claiming that the subscriber owes. So, is this legit? Is that debt legit? You're thinking to yourself, trying to recall with your memory, is this debt legitimate? And from what the YouTube subscriber said, the debt is not legitimate. They're trying to make them pay for some things that they shouldn't have to pay for. So the first thing that you do when you're dealing with lease issues, or the security deposit that you had with them, is you, and if you believe that there is some damages potentially, you ask them, how much of my security deposit took care of that? What is the overall cost? Give me a breakdown, a list of what you're saying was additional, and also give me a list of what you took care of with the security deposit. And then you evaluate that list to see if you believe that this debt is legit. If it's not legit, you need to notify them in writing that you dispute that debt, period, point blank. If you don't do that, you're going to give them permission to put that information on your credit reports. The next thing is you need to look at the statute of limitations on that debt. And you actually do both of these at the same time. Well, if the debt is legit, then you're going to step number 3. Look at the statute of limitations. From the YouTube subscriber, the statute of limitations is about to be over for the statute of limitations to be on their credit report, which is 7 years if you don't do anything. It can remain on your credit reports for 7 years. If it's not legitimate, these are the steps that you need to take. So, and then the YouTube subscriber also said it is past the legal statute of limitations to even come after me for the debt in their state. The statute of limitations was, I believe, more than 6 years. And let's look at that. For the statute of limitations, go to my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. At the bottom, click on the blog right here, type in statute of limitations and you'll see what pops up. Now, for this individual, they lived in Nevada. And in Nevada, where are we at? Right here, it's a 4-year statute of limitations. So the debt is past 4 years. I think subscriber was thinking 6 years for it, if I'm remembering the right state. But 4 years. So now we have a situation where they're coming after the subscriber for debt that is past the legal statute of limitations to collect, but the debt collector isn't doing anything to remove it off the credit reports. And the reason why is because it's not past the statute of limitations that have to come off the credit reports. And that's where a lot of people run into this problem with the natural order, is that they know that the company cannot come after them for the debt, and but it's on their credit reports and they won't do anything to take it off the credit report. So now this is what you do. Now that you know that it's past the legal statute of limitations to collect, you need to deal with that first. You're baking the cake, but you need to deal with those items first. Get them to acknowledge that they can't even come after you for the debt. See, right now, they know, but they don't know that you know, or they know that you do know that they can't take you to court or do anything about it because it's past the legal statute of limitations, but they're not doing anything about it because you haven't approached them with the information and done it in the natural order. So now that you know that it's past legal statute of limitations to collect, what you need to do is you need to write them a letter, and I'm going to give you that letter if for this individual, or if anyone else is dealing with this. You simply send them a letter notifying them that they're trying to collect the debt that's past the legal statute of limitations for collecting a debt in your state. You need to CC that to your state attorney general's office. You need to also CC that to the division that licenses debt collectors. Debt collectors cannot collect any from anyone in your state without having a license to do it in your state. They have to have that. They can't just be in another state, which this debt collector is in another state. They're in Georgia, but they're trying to collect from this individual in Nevada. So you notify you send them a letter and you CC it to your state attorney general's office and the division that license debt collectors in your state of Nevada, and then you send that same information to the same departments in the attorney general in the state of Georgia, and you also send the debt collector that letter. You will get a letter from the debt collector stating that they will not come after you for the debt, and then you use that letter to do number 5 here, which is to remove from your credit reports. So doesn't that make sense? You get the acknowledgement, you get the letter from the debt collector, you use that information to get it removed off your credit report. That's like you're making the cake the right way instead of having everything all mixed up and tore up and out of order, because they know that they can't come after you for it. That's why they haven't sued you. They know that even the 7-year statute of limitations to remain on your credit reports is coming up, and you stated in the YouTube subscriber stated in their question to me that that they know that it's coming up on the 7-year statute, and the debt collector hasn't done anything trying to sue them or anything, that they're just basically doing it to harm them on their credit reports. That's it. So this is the natural order. This is why a lot of people don't have success with getting stuff removed from their credit reports, is because number one, they don't do the natural order. And now I'm not saying that the natural order works the first time. What I'm saying is that this is what you have to do, and you do this over and over and over. If it takes to do it over and over and over to get them to react, to get them to respond, and to tell you what they're going to do, so you can respond to them, but don't do it where it's all out of order, because they're going to just, disregard you, because you haven't shown them that you know exactly what they have to do when it comes to trying to collect on the debt. All right. So I hope this video was helpful. If you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different. That's where I show you exactly what we do to repair credit, increase scores, and get out of debt. Also, if you need your credit reports and scores, please go to the website www.your3scores.com. Links are below this video. And if you need to get the 3-pack of letters, go to the link below here, and you'll see, let's see here, I'm going to go to my website. It'll be a page just like this. Fill in this form. Soon as you fill it in, it's going to email it to you. I do ask for donations because it helps support my time that I'm putting here to help you on the channel. But you don't have to. But I do appreciate everyone who does, because it's those 3 letters that I give you have literally saved people from paying thousands of dollars, saved them from having to go to court, saved them from having their credit score dropped, or help them get their credit score back up by getting the information removed and dealing with the debt collectors by using those letters. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.